I need some airflow into this, right? That's really all it is. I need to allow some oxygen into there. Allow some breathability. I don't want to tap into the saltwater geyser yet. And I do need to empty out the salt water because I want to do that today. So I think, yeah, that idea we just had right now is probably the play. Probably is. I'm just not a fan of it. And then the spillage should be like right here. And then that should be fine. That's going to allow gas to flow up this way like that. So CO2 flows out, oxygen flows in. And then I might actually mine up some of the stuff from the bottom, which makes a lot of sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we go like that. And we would want to try to do something like this. Well, let's not do the immediate setup. Let's do in between. Yeah. Now, Solrak, joining the dupe colony. Let's go, let's go. So we have a lot of dupes for you to choose from. So if there is a specific sprite you want, let me know. Or if there's a specific job you want to do, let me know as well. Otherwise, though, we have Marie. We have Bonnie. We have Lindsay, Devin, Rowan, Ada, Joshua, Harold, Quinn, Gossman, Turner, Layra, Camille, Red, May, Ellie, Stinky, Frankie, Jean, Amari, Travado. Nisbet, Hassan, Bubbles, Ashkan, Bert, Meemaw, Tails, Pay, Steve, Ari, Ruby, Otto, Nicola, Max, Abe, Meep, Pay. Yes, we have like pretty much every dupe possible. We have like every dupe possible, man. So let me know who you would like. There's a lot of dupes you could choose from. And that's because we just took a lot of them. You want Ellie. Okay, let's go from the top. Do we have an Ellie? We have an Ellie. Do we have another Ellie that's higher up? Because I want to go top down. So the top one is Marie. Okay, so this is going to be the first Ellie. Cool, we could take that. We got you in Solrak. Let me know if you want a different name than Solrak17. Otherwise, welcome to the base Mamba. Let me know if you have any questions, man. It's very unbreathable in here. We got to fix that. Alright, so we're dripping out the salt water. It's fine. And then we were working on this area. That should be good for now. We need to start trimming this. But realistically, we want to really just do that. And then mine this out and then go from the bottom. That's going to be more efficient. But thank you for joining the colony, Solrak. Great, first time I joined the colony. Oh, nice. Don't worry, man. You're going to have a lot of friends. You're going to have a lot of friends. We're going to have a lot of people to hang out with. There's going to be a lot of bedrooms, a lot of people. It's going to be, you know, hopefully not that much work because all the people in the colony. But we'll have to see. We're probably going to want to pump up this ethanol right there. I'll probably want to get to that soon. I probably should just get rid of this right now. We probably don't need that anymore. Alright, hopefully no one gets stuck here. $27 more cycles for the nice number, I know, right? I gotta hit 69 and stop for the stream. I mean, we'll still be streaming, I just won't take any more dupes. I gotta be at 69, man, for the memes. Alright, so this is gonna be Steel Aqua Tuner. We'll run it this way. Oh, I think we want to run it that way. Yeah. So it's gonna be a little bit weird, huh? So we know this has to go around. Well, I could go at it here, which also makes sense. And then... Ah, okay, so let's not do that yet. Whoa, someone's suffocating. Oh, the sands. Don't die, dude. Get out of there. Let's go. Dupes keep suffocating, man. Scary times. Alright, so once we allow gas here and it starts no longer pressurizing, I think it's going to be a lot better for us. There is a layer of salt water on top of the airflows, but I think it's fine. Can you explain how the infinite storage of salt water works? Sure. This is a bad example. I'll show you a better one. This is the same design. Instead of having the salt water spill from the top, I use the same design for a geyser. So the only difference between this and the one up top is the size of the tank. And that's the reasoning is because we have the desalinator building. This right here sieves out the salt so that we get regular water. And the benefit by having this in the water is that this generates a lot of heat. 8K DTUs and it's constantly running. So the problem with that is since it heats up a lot, if you just flood it in its own salt water, it stops it from heating up. And that's because you're constantly getting it from a geyser, right? At 95 degrees Celsius. So if you just build this out of gold at 125, it never overheats. So that's going to be the reason why this is a little bit larger. And then it's going to be exactly like this design down here. So we're going to use this design for the cool slush geyser because this is going to be your typical design if you don't have to have a, you know, flooded building inside, unflooded building inside to sieve it out. This pumps out to somewhere else where we sieve it later. But the design is as shown. We have infinite pressure here. So if we go into the liquid overlay, you can see that it's at 8,000 kilograms. I'm going to assume that you already know you have to build this out of airflow tiles on the initial setup, because airflow tiles don't break under water pressure. That and the same thing is for manual airlock and mechanized airlock doors as well. You can't use pneumatic because water just goes through the door, so that's not an option. And then how this works is you have to have this specific setup. These 3 tiles right here is the most important part. Technically, it's these tiles right here is the most important part, but the tiles surrounding the middle tiles are not as important. So you just have to make a setup where the walls around these 3 tiles has a specific setup. So you need to be able to surround it so that you don't allow the gas to move. So in order to do that, we have a solid tile above it, a door here, so it potentially doesn't break from water pressure. And then you want to make it so that this tile underneath the 2 tiles here is a liquid. So it's probably going to be the liquid you're storing, and then you're going to need a spillway. So you could see that we have a liquid here on this tile and a liquid on this tile. So theoretically, by stealing up these 2, this is neutronium, water, water, and then tiles here, the gas on these 2 tiles never move. And that's actually what you're trying to accomplish. Once you get that, and you have 2 different elements. So in our case, our elements of choice is oxygen and carbon dioxide. You can choose any 2 gases. It doesn't matter, as long as it's 2 separate gases. So there's 4 gases here. You could choose any 2 of those and just stack them on top of each other. And then after that, this allows you to get a very specific spill animation. That spill animation makes it so that when the water is spilling down, it does not occupy the tile space, right? Basically allows the water to teleport to the bottom. The best example I could show you is actually show you the salt spill from the top. So from here, we're going to want to mine this out. And we're also going to want to mine this out. And then we need to allow some of the salt water to come down. So I probably want to do this as well. A little bit of suffocation here, maybe. Wait, you're not mining? What the hell? What are you doing, man? Oh, you're rubbing your eyes. So I'm waiting for the salt water to spill so I could show you. Oh, no, it's actually happening. So you can see right here, that sloshing of the water is a spill animation. And when that happens, you actually don't have the water occupy these tiles. So this allows the water to teleport through the lock. Now, in this game is very... Oh, someone's stuck. Oh, come on. Can you reach that? No? Crap. Someone's stuck, boys. Please, someone save them. All very clear. Thank you for the explanation. Gotcha. So yeah, that spill animation, and then because there's 2 different elements here, you actually can't have... how do I say this? The liquid can escape. That's the best way to do it. It keeps the liquids in place. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. I got a beer beat really quick. 1 second, you guys. Someone's got to save May though. 1 second. 1 second. I'm back. We saved May. Everything's all good. Nice, nice. All right, all right. So we're back. Sweep that tile. We gotta continue mining this. We'll leave that and mine another layer. Should be fine. We could move this now. Sweep these up. And then I guess we just let the salt water spill. I'm going to build a lip, so we just mop it up. Controlled spill. Controlled spill. I also might want to sweep all these items. I wonder how long that's going to take. I might want to move this to here. This is such a good spot. Maybe that's a bad idea. It just feels like a great spot if we keep the mealwood there, which most likely we will. Feels like a good setup. Feels like a good... Oh, we're at 60 dupes. Oh, this actually means that I gotta build the expanded mule hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man. Alright, we gotta do this now. So we gotta have the flower pot here. Make this out of granite. Because this is gonna be... This is actually filled up with 60 dupes. So I gotta expand this. Yeah, that's good. That's 5. And then we have a water cooler. And then we'll just fill it up with joya seeds and we'll be fine. Oh, man. Be like that sometimes. They don't think be like it is, but it do. Alright, so we gotta build this. I want to watch the water cooler so we don't fill it up with water. Autosave lag. Alright. Gonna break that. We'll mop up the water. Minor sweepage. And then we're gonna move the bathroom soon, because we had to move this and then we could move the bathroom. I'm thinking about moving this to here, because we get 3 levels. So we get more people sweeping. Expand this out. Relocate the ladder to go down this way. So I wanted this to go down like this. And then we wanted to redo the fire point like that. So we'll do it like this. I think that works. Yeah. We remove this tile. And then this becomes removed. So that tile is also not a thing. And then we probably want to remove this wheel as well. Yeah, so this is gone. So all the power here is removed. Oops. Deconstruct wheels and battery. Nice, nice. We could get rid of some of the other stuff now. Gotta get rid of the ethanol, though. And then we just want to move out the ethanol. So that's about 3 reservoirs. Oh, I just removed the power wire. Oh, I actually needed that for power. Feels bad. And we're also going to remove the automation shenanigans from over here. We'll just run a new wheel. Alright. Should be good, should be good. We just want to remove the ethanol so we don't have to mop it up. This is a mine. Get to remove this and those ladders. And then we can start mining this out now, completely. Good stuff, good stuff. My pip died! No! The cuddle pip babies! Ah, do we have another one? Do we have another cuddle pip? Not in there. Got a regular pip over here. Dude, that's the worst. When the cuddle pips die, man. Feels bad. Alright, we're just gonna have to use a regular pip now. Feels bad, man. We're out of cuddles. So that's canceled out. Gotta move the pips into here instead. That quick change. Dude, come on, man. Cuddles is life. We literally had someone in chat just said that. They had a Siamese cat that loves cuddling. Alright, so we're going to wrangle the pip on the mealwood. This guy's 30. We'll grab this guy. Okay, so this is going to be a sweep oil. We'll take this one. Alright, so this is good. No, it's not. When the cuddles die, the whole colony doesn't work for a whole cycle. I know, right? They gotta be mourning. Sometimes you gotta be mourning. Ooh, it's a Poke Shell. Barbecue doesn't help me. I think we take this guy, though. Take Ellie. Second Ellie. They know that someone just took Ellie, so... Oh, I wasn't fast enough to disable the water coolers. They got filled with food poisoning water. Hopefully no one's drinking from that. Someone peed in the water cooler, dude. Feels bad, man. Don't you guys hate that? When the dupes pee in the water cooler? Alright, so these guys are filled again. These guys are filled as well. Not too bad. Rambo, how'd you doing though, man? How was the Saturday so far? I hope you're doing well. We wrangled the pit pretty fast. Alright, so this is the wild egg from this guy. So he's not going to give us another... He's not going to become tame yet, so we just have to wait for him to die. Should be fine. This is going to get removed. Is this oxygen? No, that's a vacuum. Sweet. Doing okay. How about you? We doing all right. We are trying to do some expansions right now. It's a gloomy day today. It's a little bit on the rainy side where I'm at. But otherwise, we're doing okay. A little bit rainy, but it's all right. Mamba's napping well. Everything seems to be good. Can't really complain. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means we could do all of this. Sweet. Yeah, we just got rain up here. Washington started Friday since first rain since June. Yeah, I'm happy because the roof is done, so I don't have to worry about the water leaks anymore. Anytime it used to rain, like in the last year or two, I was worried because it was like, oh man, got that leak in the roof. Now I think we're fine. So today's gonna be the first test. I'm happy because our wildfires were making our air quality horrible. Oh yeah, man, I feel that. Wildfire country, dude. It feels bad, man. Gotta have some moisture so that the dry shrubs and whatnot stop getting bopped. This guy's sleeping right here. Oh, we gotta get some more beds. No, we actually have 4. Still we need to get some more. Alright, no one got stuck on the ledge. Good to see. Good to see. Get to mop this up now. Alright, so this new stairwell is going to be key. Gotta build all this. Oh, we need a ladder right there. Luckily, no one got stuck. And then... So I'm thinking... It's going to be like this, right? And then we could just put the sweep setup here. What? And then we put the storage right here. And then the middle tile gets removed. Sometimes, man, you gotta do a little bit of renovation. Move the one tile storage setup. I'm gonna have to sweep everything from here, man. It's gonna be fun. I wonder how much time that's gonna take, how much lag that's gonna be. Alright, so copy settings. Woo. And then let's start sweeping. Let's sweep up everything here first. Everything here. Did we not do the... Oh, waters. Yeah, that's water. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we have like no space soon? Oh, we have no space. What are the 3 doors for? So we already have one, so we'll use this as an example. If you didn't know, when you have trash on the floor, so, you know, when you mine out an area, you have a lot of debris on the ground as a result, this actually has negative decor value. And you could see right here that the negative decor is from the debris, right? So if you click on one of the debris, the Abyssalite's one of them, scroll down, it's a -10 decor, but the radius is 1 tile. If you actually check up all the items on the ground, they're all 1 tile range. So, you know what that means. Since items fall through pneumatic doors every time, every single time... Oh, I gotta turn this off. We need to store it over to here instead. Since items fall into pneumatic doors every time, what that means is that we get to contain the decor penalty. In our case, it's 2,600. And then if you go outside of that, we're not phased by it at all. So that makes it so that you could have your dupes pick up the items, because they can pick up items through pneumatic doors, and have it stored so you don't have to maximize rooms with just layers and layers of storage bins. Since the storage bins always have a minus decor penalty as well, this is always going to be the better option, regardless of storage space size, because the storage bin building is negative decor in and of itself. So a lot of the times, the storage bins are only going to be something for like grabbing specific items or sweep only setups, but otherwise you don't see too many storage bins in my game because I use this setup. So that's going to be the reason why, and it is very beneficial. The thing about the doors is that you have to make sure that there's no access here, so the dupes have to jump around it and not open the doors and walk through, because if they walk through, they get hit by the decor penalty. So I need to do that. Copy the doors. All right. So now that that's there, we're also going to have to redo the rail. This rail has to go into here now. And then we move the chute to the top. Doesn't really matter where the chute is. And then I need to deconstruct the remainder of this. Chute gets removed. We got to remove the dispensers. And then we'll leave the doors there because I don't want them to basically go through that. And then soon I'm going to sweep up this tile. The thing is that my game visibly lags if I mouse over the tile because I have every item in my game on this. So that's like, look at how much of my map is dug out. All of that swept into that tile. There's a lot of lag as a result. But we got to do it. All right, dupes, have fun sweeping. It's going to be a lot of work. All right, so with that, we shouldn't have idleness for a long time. Probably want to sweep this up as well. And I think we're going to do preliminary setups for the farm. That should be good for now. Let's mine this. We want to sweep it off that tile. Hey man, how's it going? What's going on, Luska the Great? How are you? How's the days today and how's the Saturdays? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one, man. How's the weekend? And then we could do this. Sweet. We doing all right so far. It is a gloomy Saturday, as far as I could tell. And it's because it's raining. Getting a little bit of water, man, down over here in the drought capital. But doing some rearrangement of the buildings right now. We're climbing up the 69 dupes. And we need to make sure everyone's happy. And one of the problems we're having in right now is, look at my schedule. All my dupes are on one schedule. And that's because, you know, we're going for 100 dupes. No amount of layering the dupes at this point is going to help out my schedule. Because I just have too many dupes. So we're going to increase the number of bathrooms we have. So I wanted to relocate some of the buildings, and that's what we're doing right now. So I want to keep the bathrooms close to the meal halls. So that, you know, they could just use the bathrooms immediately. I'll probably want to replace this room as well. Double bathroom set up both sides. And then this is going to be replaced with a recreation room that's going to connect to the meal hall. So I think that's going to make it somewhat okay. Is there any way I could help? I feel like I did master this game, but I would love to realize I'm wrong. So what do you mean? Any way I could help? I don't know. I don't want to put any like work for you guys. I just want you guys to enjoy the content. But if there's things you want to help out with, is there anything you kind of want to challenge yourself with in terms of type of things? Because I'm not really sure how, not that you can't help, I just don't know what to, you know, tell you. Is there any point that does frustrate you or you don't understand want to improve? Not really, man. I'm gonna be real. Not really. Why not use rails to move the debris piles, or is it because you have idle? I have idle dupes. I have such a large labor force that it's gonna be a lot faster having the dupes deliver it right there because we have 8 dispensers versus having one chute set up in the auto sweeper. It's 20 kilograms at a time fixed. So it's like, this is going to be a lot faster this way. Man, I'm not going to lie. I guess the only thing is that I haven't really messed with I guess payloads. Then again, at the same time, it's like I don't really know if I need to learn about it that much in terms of, because it's like payloads are kind of cool. You get to launch them from place to place, but there's like not a lot. Yeah, just not a lot I think I need to learn from it yet. No worries, mate. Like your base a lot. Appreciate it, man. I just got home and was bounced here by Echo, so I haven't been watching. Sorry. All good. No worries. No worries. Don't gotta apologize. It's all good. You had a a viable question and I just answered it. Nothing wrong with that. Let me know if you have any more questions. I'd be happy to help. But yeah. Shout out to Echo Ridge again. He came at us with a big raid. But yeah, don't worry about that, man. It's all good, all good. Some of the water here. We are sweeping it. It's fine. Okay, so we're going to be setting up our CO2 box right here. It's going to be ended up to here. And then we're going to have to seal everything up. So I will do this now. Temperatures. It's all on the cooler side. The only thing about this is that we got the meteors up top. It's raining meteors. Be like that sometimes. And then I am going to be doing something weird. Oh, I forgot. We were supposed to do this. We want to... I gotta do this manually. 1, 2, 3. We're going to build ladders and go down right here. And we're going to crack into the frozen core and heat up the oil biome. Heat up. Cool down the oil biome. Right here, it's like 90 degrees. It's a little bit too hot. So we're just going to crack open this setup. And I wanted to make 2 walls here so that the oil doesn't spill in and freeze. That's a bad time. So by doing it like this, we get minimum oil freezage, and then we get to cool down the biome. It is, but I still want to cool it down. I still want to cool it down. I still want to cool it down. It is what it is, right? Oh yeah, this setup. And then I should mine that out because it's going to be necessary. But yeah, that's going to be what we're doing down here. We're also going to be taming a gold volcano very soon. Just merge both, problem solved. Luke's good to great, man. I thought you were the efficiency master. I thought you would see the shortcomings of doing something like that. When oil freezes and you have to dig through, you lose half the mass of the oil. It kind of sucks. Alright, alright. Yeah, but I have 20 times the amount of dupes that you play with. I have 61 dupes, man. It's okay. We have a lot of labor force. Alright, so we're going to move the bathroom number 1. We're out of gold, so it's going to be all iron. Wait a second. Is this a little bit wide? Oh, this is 17? Oh, what? This is 1 tile too wide? What the hell? Dude. What the hell? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ah, that sucks. What the... Ooh, why is this offset? Ah, man. Alright, whatever. We'll fix this. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. Why is that offset? Man, I counted wrong. Don't you guys hate it when you guys miscount? I done goofed, fam. I done goofed. Don't worry, we have oxygen included and a 1.7 million kcals. It's there, man. We good, we good. Okay, so the upside is that the center room size doesn't matter. Because we're not going to have rooms in the middle. We could push this out by 1 tile so it's perfectly symmetrical. So, yeah. Everything else is not going to be adjusted. It's going to be this space right here. Man. I don't get far often, but I've resetted colonies because I miscounted. Yeah, man, I feel that. I don't want to reset and do carnivore all over again, though. That's kind of what it is for me. I don't want to do carnivore all over again. Water is included, though. Water is included. FPS is not included, though. That's a good one. Algae, though, is just a starter source. You're not supposed to have enough. That's like arguing, you know, nutrient bar is not included. Right? It's the same thing. Carnivore and Ravenous Hunger is such an abysmal mission. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Is it? Is it really that bad? I mean, I could see how it could be kind of bad, though. Alright, we gotta make that connection. Dirty water, dirty water. And then I gotta move this pipeline. Well, I could just use up all the salt water. But it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon. Alright, let's make 10 more things of steel. Paired with Super Sustainable and Locavore is kind of tough. Yeah, with Locavore and Super Sustainable, yeah. If you're doing all achievements. Carnivore by itself is not that bad, I don't think. Even with Ravenous Hungry. But if you're pairing it with the other two, yeah, that's a little bit tough. Carnivore is easier than Ravenous? Not really. You could argue that you eat more K-Cows, but it also means your demands are higher. I see what Xenosai is saying, because in the normal playthrough, you could strategically not feed your dupes 2 cycles, and then on the 3rd cycle, they eat 3,000 K-Cows of barbecue, right? And that picks up for that. So it's like, it's not really that bad. You just lose your leeway, so you have less freedom, and it's like everything is more constrained. The Ravenous Hungry, the faster K-Cow depletion, I don't think that's that big of a deal. Oh, I lose the solid tile. Okay, so I gotta do this. Ah, man. I forget about that. Wait, different pattern, different pattern. Oh, different pattern. Never mind, different pattern. Gotta go have a good time. See you next time, Blueska. Locavore is definitely easier, but the power consumption for mush bars is rough. Yeah, I could see that. I could see how that's an issue. Yeah. I will say that, different pattern. And then I kind of want that then, I suppose. And then we can't do it here, because we can't grow the on top of the neutronium. So it has to be like this. Yeah. Doing it with Carnivore makes Locavore a little bit easy, not gonna lie. I've never had to think about Locavore. Because I normally only do Locavore when I do Carnivore. It's a little bit funny. Alright. We gotta make the natural tiles. Oh, because of the blueprints, I should do this first. So with the fungal spores, since the branches don't matter, a lot of the times you just want a side-by-side setup like this. And nice. Okay, so we gotta dig deeper. There we go. This is going to take forever, though, because I need to grow seeds. I think because of that, I should just fill this out first, the top layer, because we need seeds, right? Yeah. So we'll pull in the natural tiles. And I think we will go in with the tiles here. I think that makes a lot of sense. Blueprints? Blueprints. Blueprints? XK, you talking about? I do not use the mod, if that's what you're asking. Cool. No, we can't take that. 8 more dupes, so we gotta grab it. Let's see. Who's the best dupe of the group? This guy is buff. I love the buff dupes. But he's a mouth breather. Bonnie's a mouth breather. I'm not a fan of that. Then we got Catalina. Build, cook, doctor. These skill... I mean, accuracy training is kind of good. Interior decorator, that doesn't help you. Noodle arms, kitchen menace. You're a cook. That makes no sense. And then you have research ranching with digging skill. Caregiver, mouth breather as well. I think Bonnie's going to be the one. Nice Cage, hope you're doing well. I see you over there. How are you? Yeah, so I think what I need to do is... Yeah, we need to put a tile here and seal it up. Alright, while they're working on the other levels... I gotta save up points before you reach up to 100. You got time? Maybe. Do you have a favorite dupe? It probably has to be the legendary Stinky. Everyone loves a Stinky, man. What do you mean I can't reach this? Oh, suits. Disable building. I forgot about that. I don't need suits yet. I do need to go in like that. My favorite is nails. You like the highlights, man? I picked Stinky just because, you know, Stinky deserves some love. Stinky deserves some love, man. This guy in the cutscene, when you beat the game, is still eating pickled mule lice. That's how you know he likes it, man. He's still eating pickled mule lice. Even after you beat the game. Get some more digging happening. Stinky or just Cthulhu as a dupe in the colony because he poops, pees, and vomits everywhere. Yo, man. Cthulhu catching strays. This guy's just sitting at home, dude. Weathering the storm. Even when Cthulhu sleeps at night, man. This guy catches strays. Feels bad, man. Shout out to Cthulhu. Oh, lag? No, we're good, we're good. That should be good. Maybe it's because I only started in February, but either Pei or Lindsay's my favorite. Pei is pretty unique. Nice hair color that no one else has. Hairstyle as well. Lindsay is with brown hair, right? I believe. I don't have a Lindsay, huh? Feels bad. I think we just saw her, right? In the duplicates. Feels bad. Wasn't paying attention to that. Lindsay. Oh, right here. Lindsay. Yeah, with the brown hair. Not bad, not bad. I can't help myself. I saw him mess up. Really complex interior rocket that you built, and I was like, oh my god, kill him. It happens, man. I can't hate him on that. He's gotta do his thing. Gotta let him do his thing. Pee to suit or something instead of using his... Yeah, that was funny, dude. See, that was a glitch, though. It wasn't his fault. It was the rocket control station glitch, where the game tells you that the rocket control station is cool when it's not. So, arguably, it wasn't really his fault. He just drew the short end of the stick. So, I honestly can't be that mad at him. Oh, this is spilling? Feels bad. Alright, so... look at all the water. Oh, look at the water. Looking like honey right there. Alright, man. Mop it up, boys. Mop it up. Dripping out all the water, fam. Okay, and we gotta go down here still. Alright, so that's good. I need to clean this up. And then let's think about how this is going to work. Here, here, here. No. No, it has to be like this. Oh, here, here. Oh, that doesn't work. Here, here, here. Here? Oh, that doesn't work either. This is a bad pattern, man, because of that output right there. I think the left to right is ideal, though. So I have to have a bridge here. Okay, so most likely it's going to have to go like this. In every circumstance, there's no way around that. How we feed into that pipe is a different story. And then I probably want this going through the middle instead of through the door, so no additional heat absorbed. Probably have this like that. And then we go like... Oh, we could use aluminum for this. That's going to make this really efficient. That probably works out. Like that. And then like that. And then this needs to be a bridge. So that goes in like that. And then I think we need the rail to come down like that. Or we go underneath. I think we can go underneath. It's going to be cold water, so I don't think it's going to be that bad. And then we have to have a thermal sensor. Iron. And then automation is going to be iron as well. And then we got to do a conveyor rail setup inside. That's not going to be too bad. We could sweep everything inside. Should be good. And then we got to do the liquid layers. All right, let's let the dupes finish building this first. And we got to sweep up the room so it's clean. All right, so these ones on the left are also great halls. Sweet. Okay, so these are bathrooms. The toilets need to have better water setup. So, man, I want to redo this pipeline so that I don't have to have a bridge here. I could probably just do it like that, right? Cut this like that. And we're yielding right now to the water line. It's never going to actually cut through. Feels bad. I feel like a full metal volcano chamber for good volcano is overkill for how little heat it packs. Gold volcano, right? Yo, man. Sometimes, you know, you got to argue you want it fast. Why do you microwave food when you just cook it on the stove? Saves you from buying a microwave. And then it's like, well, sometimes the microwave is convenient because you get it heated up instantly. There's a lot of schools of thought, but I see where you're coming from. Don't need to do it. It's overkill. It's true. A lot of the times it's true. But it does also mean that we get the gold immediately because it's going to be cooled down that fast. Not going to be using it for power, just for the resource. End of the day, though, I don't think it really matters. I could be a little bit over-efficient or overkilling it. That's perfectly fine. You know what's something that I've never done before in my life? Actually never done before? That I didn't know was a thing until I saw it on TV? I didn't know people put water in a cup and put it in the microwave to boil. I've never heard of that before until I saw on the news that a lady did that, and when she put her spoon into the water, it exploded. Because apparently, like, the water was hot, and then the introduction of a cold metal caused something to happen, and it splashed on her face. And then she tried to have a lawsuit, but then she lost. And then she was like, oh yeah, I thought it was like the McDonald's thing. Where the lady was driving with the McDonald's and she spilled it on herself. And then she sued McDonald's for not having the caution tag on it. And then she won. She thought she could, you know, get something from that. But I didn't know people actually put water in cups and boil it in a microwave. I was like, what? I mean, I think about it. I'm like, you know what? That's actually pretty fast. I'm just not a fan of that strategy. If you do it, put a wooden chopstick in the cup to prevent that. Oh, interesting. So is that? So what is that? How does you randomly just get an explosion? You know what I'm saying, man? The random explosion is kind of weird. How does one just get an explosion? The AETN is not rolling, so it's getting warm. So it's called super overboiling, overheating of the water. And then I need to cut this line here, so it goes only to the AETN. Sweet. I guess the water is ionized through the microwave. I'm not sure if that's correct, but it sounds like it could be right? I'm not sure. The water is heated over the boiling point. The spoon makes it boil instantly. When you heat something past its boiling point without boiling, it explodes. Wait, what? Wait. So there's a phenomenon like that where if you... Man, that's kind of crazy. If you... I'm actually going to do something very excessive here. I want to make sure this is only CO2. Where do I dump other gases? Anyway, so we're gonna need power here. And then this is gonna be a pipeline. Give me 1 sec, you guys. I'll be right back in the convo. That should be good for now. Microwaves can superheat without forcing state change. If there are no cavitation points... Wait, what? In the cup, there's no place for bubbles to start forming. Water has more energy than needed, but can't start boiling. Then you put something in, and it gets a boiling, which it gets a point where it could start to boil, and it does it vigorously. So why does the water not boil if it passes the boiling point? Yeah, that's a good question. How does the water not boil if it's going over its boiling point? What is happening? What is going on? So it's going to be all green, and we just merge it in. Yeah. I was just about to say that, Xenosauce over there. No defects. Smooth surface. So no imperfections for bubbles to start forming. Okay. So why do you need to be able to form bubbles? Why is that important? It just physically can't boil. Okay. It's the way it's heated. It needs the right circumstance. Without the bubbles, the water isn't able to release the energy stored. So if you stir it a little bit with wooden chopstick, then it boils? Yeah, how come the wooden chopstick doesn't wreck it in the same way the metal spoon does? Is there something happening with that? Oh, this is kind of a meme. Nah, I don't want to do that. The wooden chopstick provides cavitation points. They aren't perfectly smooth. So is there a chance that you have a perfect chopstick that if you put it in, it has the same effect? Is that possible? So it just sounds like more often than not, on average, the metal spoons had such a smooth surface that it causes it to all happen at once? Or is it because of the metal versus wood? This is like, doesn't that mean in theory you could have such a smooth chopstick that you get the same effect? Wood chopsticks have a ton of nucleation points for bubbles to form on. Granted, you want chopsticks in the cup as it's heating. Oh, not dip it in. Okay. Y'all smart, right? Yeah, man. These guys, man. I'm proud of my community. They're like all dude like rocket scientists from NASA. They know so much stuff. You guys should have been here when they were talking about supercritical points and having pressure create a super element where it's like all forms without being in a specific form or something like that. Like it's water that's both solid and liquid at the same time. Aerogel, stuff like that. No, man, that shit was crazy. I did not understand a single thing. I was nodding along like I'd understood, though. Like, yep, I know some of those words. Mm-hmm. I know what that means. Alright, so I'm going to do a weird strat here. Where we're going to do a vent line like this. And then we have to have it like that. No. Yeah, I have to bridge here for the jank setup. And then we'll just have it like that. I'm saying the chopsticks go in while in the microwave. Oh, I see, I see. Bubbles are the state change. Stick is imperfect, allowing bubbles to form. Breaking the water surface. I think they should both explode. Yo, man, who would have thought boiling water is dangerous, man? My job is for the company that makes pressure suits for NASA. Wait, hold up. Glenn Sullivan. I read somewhere that NASA uses the same spacesuits as they did for the first mission they ever used. Is that true? It feels like that's like, that feels dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like it's mad dangerous or something like that. Like you're using a suit that the first astronauts worn, and that was like decades ago, right? Makes me think that it's like not safe. Bottomless stomach. I'm not gonna want that. Slow learner. Yo, feels bad, man. This guy is just buff and does nothing. Alright, we take the slow learner, man. Somehow Meemaw will get there. Would you guys go to Mars? I would, but I'd probably cry when I get there. Dude, I honestly don't know, man. It's one of those things. It's like, I feel like it's kind of similar to when people started flying for the first time. It felt a little bit off, so to speak. And sometimes the people weren't used to it, kind of a deal. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Real close. The shuttle suits, the last ones manufactured, are 7th generation of the original design. Wait, so do they replace it with just a... You know what I'm saying? Like, do they just replace the suit with a newer generation of the same suit? Or is it still the original suit that the guy actually wore? Doesn't break if it's work? I mean, yeah, but it's like, there's wear and tear, right? Everything has wear and tear. Makes me worried. But we have the contract for the newest suits of the Boeing missions coming up if they could ever get human flight certified. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So I'm not gonna lie. Is the suits able to be commercially produced yet? So that means we could actually have like people just buy a suit before they go on a commercial flight on SpaceX. You know what I'm saying? Is that a thing yet, or is it still just too expensive to really have that happen? Because like equipment would be a, you know, pretty important piece of if people are going to be able to, like every person, the layman. It's too expensive. Okay, yeah. It's like, you know, barriers to entry. That's like a way to put it. Sometimes, man, you're just not able to do it. But that makes sense. That makes sense. I think they've done mostly the same way, but they freshly manufactured, if that makes sense. Yeah. It's like buying the same car model, but getting the one from, that just got made, kind of. What's going on, 380L? How are you? The passenger suits are nowhere near as robust as the crew suits. But they're still expensive, right? That's kind of what I'm getting. They're still expensive, right? I'm good. You doing all right? It's raining over here, man. So we're getting some rain. Getting some rain. Not bad, not bad. We kind of need it over here in drought capital. Oh, we can actually do this. Not bad. Okay. But yo, hope you're having a good Saturdays, man. I gotta make 5 suits for that. Alright, so this line is there. We're able to pump it up. And then we need to cut this line. And then have it connect. Why is that? Whatever, that's fine. The cat's sleeping. Can't respond to you, man. But he's napping well. Cat is napping well. Each astronaut has a suit made just for them, and they last long enough, more than 14 years, more than one. But a suit's useful life is rated at 14 years, which with 2 overhauls in that period. Oh, wow. So they're, for lack of better words, they're doing pretty well, right? The suits work, they last for a while. It's good, it's good. Of course, that's my kitty cat. Why wouldn't I love my kitty cat? He's a good kitty cat. Oh, I deconstructed the pipeline here. Feels bad. Yeah, for when I read, for whatever reason, they say that they never replaced the original astronaut suits that they originally wore when they landed on the moon. I was like, there's no way that's real. There's no way, because it's like, dude, it's like, there's no way the suits are like not damaged or anything like that, right? That's the first thing that came to mind. I was like, there's no way that's actually true. Apparently it was, though. Kind of wild. And then now it's like, I'm finding out that it's like, oh no, it's normal to kind of do like replacements. I'm like, okay, that's kind of nice. It makes more sense that way. All right. Let's get that right there. And then, how was the Paku? 39%. We're almost there, boys. Almost there. It's taking forever, though. You see the dupes with a balloon? Yeah, the dupes do that. They make balloons sometimes when they're happy. Little bit of oxygen generation there, but now that that's there again, it should be okay. It's a overjoyed reaction. That's what they do when they're happy. That's literally why. They do it when they're happy. And they like to make balloons. I can't fault them for that. But that's literally why. It's an overjoyed reaction. We have Mike Collins' suit from Apollo 11 on display in the hallway at the floor where the suits are made at this moment. Who's Mike Collins? I feel bad, man. I feel like... So there was a quote. People nowadays are more infatuated about rich people that don't care about them, and they're not the important people in the world. The important people of the world that are actually making strides and changes get no attention. And I'm not gonna lie, when I just asked who's Mike Collins, I kind of felt that. I feel like I'm like, I don't know what's actually things I should know. It's kind of like how it's like you could ask any youngster who a Kardashian is, you probably know. And then it's like you ask them, you know, who's the person that created XYZ, and they're like, yeah, I don't know who that is. What's going on, TJ? I see you over there. How are you? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Hope the weekend is starting off strong. The one from Apollo 11 who didn't get to go to the moon. The one who stayed in orbit. Oh, dude. Imagine being that guy. Hey, man, I want to land too. No, man, we need someone out here in order to make sure none of us die. So I guess it's like a double-sided coin. You either go and then be one of the parts of the crew that die if it fails, or you be the only one that doesn't get to go on the moon if they succeed. Feels weird, man, to be in that position. Oh, somehow we still didn't do the bathrooms yet. Okay. So we need to cut this pipe, and then we gotta run this across. Should be good. Just got out of bed Sunday morning here, stayed up till midnight, starting a new Oni game. Oh man, the classic. The classic. Stayed up all night playing Oni. Yo man, it happens. What kind of run are you doing, TJ? What kind of run is in the books today? Alright, so we're going to redo the bathrooms. We're still waiting for the sweepage. It's a little bit lagging on oxygen because the entire dupe army is just hanging out right there. Do you have an iPhone? I do. Alright, so we're going to relocate everything. So we got to move the fire pole over. Everything is offset by one tile. Feels bad, man. Having an iPhone is not that big of a deal. I will say that. I don't even use it, man. I'm not a person that's really big on phone usage, to be honest. I've never been. Even with the smartphones came out, I'm just kind of like, it's whatevers. But I have an old iPhone. I don't keep it up to date. I think my phone is probably 7 years old right now. It's been a long time. But it works. I have no apps on it anyways, so I don't have to worry about updating it. You guys hear about the thing about Apple getting caught? What was it they did? They added in programs and stuff to actually slow down your phone and make it unusable so that you would purchase an upgrade. Y'all heard that, man? Aw, dude. That shit was mad dirty when I heard that. I was like, oh, that's scummy, dude. Like, who does that? And people actually... Dude, and it was Apple. Like, come on, man. You're better than that. And they weren't. It was bad, man. iPhone 6, I don't even know what model it is anymore. I never kept up with the models. I didn't think it really made sense. Like, having the new hot phone, I was not a part of that crowd. Android greater than iOS? Nice, nice. I do not know phone models at all, so I don't know what that is. I just know I have an iPhone. that's literally it. I have an iPhone. Yeah, it's alright. Alright, finish up the Great Hall. And then the bathrooms are done. We could turn this on. Water flows. Everything flows back. Alright, so with that, we are going to bop the pipes here. And let me cut everything. Actually... Gotta cut the water at the bottom first. And then we just remove the pipe. So we're gonna get some water spillage. Yep, feels bad. Some pee water spillage feels bad. Oh man, we peed the tank indirectly. Let me correct you. Apple changed the CPU load after some time because battery wouldn't be sufficient. Oh, yo, man, I'm not gonna lie. I only read the headline of that X-Cage. I did not know, like, what the specifics were for that. But didn't they get taken to court for that or something? I forget. I might be wrong. I remember reading the headline about that. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of furious. I was like, oh, these guys. Lack of transparency, yep. New iPhone's 1200? Jesus. Guys, would you want a new iPhone or a GTX 2080? Like, my god, dude. I'd rather get a graphics card. People suggest it happened, they denied. Oh, man. And then when they get caught for that, like, doesn't that shake people off your fan base? Like, that just feels like a bad decision. I would want 13900 so Oni would run faster. Yo, man. Would it even run faster? Maybe it would. But what's a 13900? That's a... Oh, that's a CPU, right? Jesus, are they already on generation 14? Are you a full-time content creator or are you another career? No, I'm a full-time content creator. I do YouTube, I do Twitch, and yeah, I make tutorial videos on YouTube for Oni, designs, patch updates. I have my VODs uploaded as well. I do live streaming on Twitch, as you can see right here. But yeah, this is my career, pretty much. I used to be a accountant. You know, working the office job, doing the 9 to 5, you know, doing the normal accounting stuff. Month-end closing, quarterly reports, sales forecasts. I did everything from staffing to receivables to payables. I've done it all. I feel like I could potentially do the job of a controller in a, maybe not a large company, on a smaller size one, that would actually have a controller and maybe a CFO. So I would report to the CFO. And I'd be able to do all of those functions. It's just I lack the experience. But that's a skill set, if that makes sense. Of course, I might be wrong about being able to work the controller position. I might be just completely wrong. But that's how I feel like. Like I've done that stuff for years. But yeah, it was not a good career. Being an accountant sucks. Oni doesn't use much of hyperthreading, so it won't help sadly. Oh, it feels bad. Its single core performance is still better than last gen. Okay. Yeah, it is true. You usually get the higher numbers for the single threading. I support a lot of folks like that. I'm in charge of a big Iron IT for our company, which is essentially a manufacturing company. Oh yeah, I used to work in the manufacturing business. Food manufacturing. So the knowledge I have is probably a lot different, like understanding, you know, seasonality, how the cycles work. But I do understand that the field I worked in, food, was very volatile, and it's a lot of the times less stressful in a lot of the other fields. But yeah, I haven't ever thought about going to another field within the realm of accounting, though. And yeah, started streaming. It was a fun time. Couldn't complain about that. Is it time to mention Fast Track mod from Clay Forum? Oh, what does that actually do, Fluon? I remember you posted a link to it. I didn't actually check it out because I was like, I probably don't need it. What does that do? I forget, man. All right, let's clean this up, and we got to extend out the setup for this. Because the tiles are off by one tile in the center, and it's my fault. Feels bad, man. Alright, so we're going to make a double bathroom after we finish sweeping. I didn't notice any gains from Fast Track at Psycho 2000 base. What does Fast Track do, Zip Zip, if you don't mind me asking, man? I'm not actually too familiar with that. Oh, crap. The reservoir is maxed out. Okay, we got to replace this really quick. And then I got to make a pipeline that overspills into a spawn setup. But my spawn lines are even clogged. Oh, man. It's too much salt water. I gotta pay attention to this before my bathroom's jam. Hello? It did not let me build for some reason. Tries to optimize some parts of the game for performance. Okay. It's something Kappa. Move some pathfinding stuff into another thread. Room checks, some other little stuff. Okay. So it potentially can help. Not so much that it's guaranteed to. Interesting, interesting. Would be better if the devs do the same and more, but it's still a thing. Okay. So we need to mop up the liquids, sweep up the edges, and then worry about this setup now. Should be not too bad. Slow digging, dude. What's going on? Feels bad. No one's digging that tile. That reminds me I should set up a notification on my bathroom overflow reservoir. Dude, yeah. I need to do that, man. Feels bad. And printable. 64. Take a Mari. Yeah, we take a Mari. Build operating is solid. Take this. Gonna copy the settings. Go into the flower pots right there. Alright, so are you tame? So close. So close. And then we gotta spread out the arbor trees still. This is almost a vacuum. We'll fill this up with CO2 afterwards. And then we need to start growing our first set of fungal spores so that we start getting seeds. And then we can start growing the rest of the farms. Okay, ethanol is good. So we could actually remove all of this. Remove the battery wheel combo and the pump. Sweet, sweet. Now we get down to here. Do that. Just trim it all around. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so we're going to wait for the vacuum there. The bed should be fine for us to hit the 69. And the food's going down. I don't know if I should be worried yet. We went down 200,000 kcal so far, overall. I don't know if that's something I need to be worried about. I really don't. Like, I mean, the food's going down, but it's not that bad. We'll get some more food in soon. Oh, are all the eggs gone? Ah, they are. So all the Paku eggs are here. Okay, so I could deconstruct this now. Get rid of some of the power consumers on this line. Alright, alright. And then we're potentially ready to lock this. I'm also probably okay to deconstruct this. And then the last thing we need to do is just dump the water. So we'll just dump the water. Feels bad, man. Put that there. Decon this. Decon the airflow. Mop up that. Sweep the iron. And then this tile, we're going to make a locked pneumatic door. Oh, why is that aluminum? Make that out of iron, boys. We need the aluminum. There we go. And then once we do that, we need to lock it. Gotta sweep out the phosphorites. So this allows the dupes to run across like it's a normal floor. We won't build anything on top. And then the Paku, when they spawn from the printing pod, could just fall right into the tank. That's going to be pretty good for that. So we got to redo the doors here, which is fine. I wouldn't actually mind moving the deodorizer outside and having the farm tile on the ground so we just run straight across. That's going to be 100% better. Still sweeping the infinite storage. That water spill is fine. Alright, so we're pumping out the CO2, and it looks like we're doing a good job. We have a lot of that in the infinite storage now. Slime lung, it's fine. They're gonna get that from the mushrooms anyways. Well, it is infinite, that's true. Oxygen. Micrograms, that's not bad. Okay, so let's do 2 layers. And then from here... We can't go in from the... Oh, we kind of could. Not really, though. Yeah, I think we just come at it from this side. Ooh, that barely fits. That's really good, though. A little bit of chlorine, a little bit of water spillage issues. We will mop it up, though. Okay, okay. I think we do need to trim this out now. Okay, so we'll mine this out. Get some more mealwood in here. So from here, we need a door. The power is pretty apparent how it works. And then... I think we are set, so we will just lock this now. Actually, I want a signal switch for this. Right outside. Gotta lock the doors at the same time. There's gonna be a reason for this. There's gonna be a reason for that. And then we just gotta sweep the water. Sweet. Still sweeping out the other stumps, which is cool. And then this deodorizer is gonna be gone. Start moving some of the power out of here. Damn it. I kind of want to move my storage bin 1 tile to the left now. I kind of want to do that, man. I don't know if I should. That's going to be such a pain. And I want to look at the rail overlay. That's fine. Alright, so the one thing I don't have yet is fish meat. So that's this line. I could probably just put in another loader so that if fish die here or here, it doesn't really matter. We just need the fish to come out. So it's probably going to be like this because it's green to green, right? Oh, it comes out of the chute. Oh, that means I need a bridge. Let's do that here. Otherwise, that doesn't work properly. And then it goes into there. Yeah. Should be fine, should be fine. Oh yeah, man. I took a risk with a fart. I don't want to tell you what happened next. What's going on, Thrall? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Saturdays, man. Better Saturdays than me. Alright. So far, so good. Do need to clear the space. It just happens to be cold. Oh man, getting over COVID. Good to hear that you're recovering from it, man. But yeah, COVID's a scary time, man. COVID's a scary time. Okay, so we're losing some breathability in a couple of zones. That's constantly rolling. And then I have an extra line here that's not being utilized, okay? This fills up the top, this fills up the left. Okay, it looks like we have other lines that we need to kind of utilize. Cool. It's been super easy for me, minor cold-like symptoms. Not bad, dude, not bad. Good to hear that it's nothing too serious. A lot of the times, man, you hear some people who get the COVID, man. Gotta pray that it's not that bad. I was dead tired all of this week, including today. Yo, man. The lack of energy, man. Be like that sometimes. Alright, we're gonna have this one there, and then we're gonna change this one a little bit. It looks like this is struggling, so we'll do it like that. And then we'll do it like this. Hopefully that helps out a little bit with the pressurization. This is basically, yo man, no oxygen. No oxygen. Do I need more spawns, dude? Alright, so let's think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 8 is 56. Oh yeah, we're actually a little bit under. That's very unfortunate. We're a little bit under in the oxygen generation. I should probably redo all of my O2 lines so that this one like does the immediate area around it. Nothing does back up. Everything's constantly flowing out though. This one might be helpful to have a vent right here. Getting some exercise helped me with a bit with the symptoms. Might work for you too. Interesting. Is there a space exposed tile in the top left when you mine the ocean? Oh shit, there is. Oh, it's a vacuum. Oh man, that's funny. How did you see that, Stefan? How the hell did you see that? How'd you see that, man? You shouldn't have been able to see that. I see you over there, man. I actually had a vacuum tile over there, yeah. Pretty insane, pretty insane. Alright, so I wanted to get some more bathrooms. This is almost settled up. So let's get started with it. So of course, sinks on the left. Oh, I need this to be one way. There we go. And then this is two-way, open. And then once this is done one way, gotta open the doors. This is going to be facing left. Got to get the lavatories. This is actually just going to be the second door. That's kind of funny. And then we got to do the pipelines. So clean becomes here. And then dirty becomes the bottom. Oh, shit. There we go. And then it goes through there, which it doesn't really have to. We go down at the bottom by going around. So this just pumps that way still. Got to remove these beds and put a bathroom there. No showers yet. I should probably start making some showers for the dupes right here in the middle. Always a good option. Increase morale. It's not going to be needed though. So we could probably make that a lot later. Okay, so these are a vacuum. Got to make the natural tiles. And then we got to add in a suit line into here. Okay. So I think that's going to be where we start making the changes here. So for now... Oh man, oxygen flow and gas flow here is really bad because we just have long platforms with no wells for the gas to go down. Only on the right side. One tile gap's not enough. So how do we want to do this? This is backed up, feeding into the suits. So if we go up and down, it's being used. If we're not, otherwise nothing's going to happen. So we do need more usage from the gas here. This is going up, which is pretty good. Oh, there's a pokey shell right here? Get this guy. He gotta join the army. This is looking pretty good. We could sweep that. Okay, so we gotta add in some suit docks here and then get some oxygen pipelines connected. Now, we're not using a lot of oxygen. We just need to be able to provide, right? So this rust and that rusts. This is barely able to provide these two, which is probably good enough. This is here, here, and then there. Oh, this needs a little bit of help. There we go. So now this gets to flow out, and that's probably going to help us out a lot. This is not doing anything. It probably doesn't help that it's not doing anything. The vents are basically maxed out. Okay, okay. So yeah, I think we do need to start oxygenating some of the areas on the left. They need the help. We'll mine this out, hoping to create some space, allow the gases to flow through. And then we need to add in some vents. Okay, so I do have a weird strat we could use. I don't want to do it though. It feels like it's not needed. I do have a lot of duplicate labor to get around it though. Alright, so I believe deconstruct buildings, it's where it's at. And then I do it like this. And then I need to double check that we're only deconstructing the plastic ladder and nothing else. Yeah, I think it's good. Hopefully we don't bop our pipelines or anything like that. Dude, down here is so unbreathable, man. It feels gross. Why is that the case? Why doesn't it just flow down? I don't get why we have choke points of CO2 here. Why didn't... Oh, someone's dying. Oh my god. Haha, they're gonna die. Okay, so we gotta cancel this. We need you to build a ladder here. Mafic. Right there. Come on. Hey, and you're free now. Oh my god. My freaking dupes. Alright, man, we'll do that layer first. And it looks like we need this. Just gonna mine straight through from this side. Allow the gas to just spill out. This needs to go all the way out. We'll cancel it to there. Just need the dupes working. Still gotta sweep, taking forever. Alright, so the second bathrooms are almost done. This is gonna be one way as well. There we go. Open the doors. Left, left. I should have opposite side doors. Like, go in either way. No, like one going left, one going right is what I'm thinking about. Maybe that would have been smart. And then this guy is probably the best one of the bunch. Now we have both bathrooms go the same way. Alright, so we will want doors here. As normal. And then the new setup is going to be the ladders are going to go down to here. We'll have to change that up, of course. And then the bathrooms are working. Nice. We have 12 now. I will relocate these beds so we get another set of bathrooms. Sometimes gotta add more plastic beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool, cool. Got that cleaned up now. It's fast. Let's get some bathrooms here. Oh! Oh, they're stuck. Of course they're stuck. Y'all have Mafic, right? Someone just peed the pants. Y'all is free, dude. Get out of there, Stinky. Every time, dude. The dupes always pee their pants. Only thing that's guaranteed in life, dupes peeing their pants, death, and taxes. They don't think it'd be like it is, man, but it do. Alright, so... I should have a two-sided bathroom setup. I should try to flip this one. Everything's the same, it's just the location of the bathroom. Yeah, I'll have it go both ways. So, this... We gotta do the plumbing, of course. Wait for the autosave lag before something weird happens. Got the polluted output. And then we just have to have this connected. So we could actually pull it instead of from there, anywhere from the left or right side now. So I could just pull it straight across instead of getting that bridge, which is probably going to be what I do. And then once this is built, we will actually have to set up the doors, right? So this door, it's going to be left side entry only. Copy, paste. This side is double entry. Yep, that's fine. So open. Open? Oh, I had that locked. Feels weird, man. There we go. This is double side. I'll have to flip this once this is done, though. This is going to be to the left.